my girl. How
Hey,
you doing,
hey,
Miss Carol?
hey. I'm trying to set everything up because I was waiting to come up.
Are you happy
Oh, gosh.
right now? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't look
doing a
down.
lot better. Doing a lot better.
That's covered so I would remember what I was talking about. I failed. I absolutely failed.
No, you're fine. I know we totally did a squirrel. Yep,
Yeah.
that's
So
the
did you
thing.
like your
Oh, my signal. Can you guys see me and hear me, or am I locked up? Okay. All right. In the chat, because I didn't know over on YouTube, it's being weird. It's so delayed. It's so delayed. Okay. I'll stay in StreamYard though. I'm doing better. I'm glad I did it because I just needed to talk to some of the. I do know that we do have special needs moms, and yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Oh, thank you, Storms. Um, yeah, I'm probably going to do a live for us special needs moms. Hey, Aid. Yeah, the Storms and Aid came over from me. PIA was in mine for a little bit too. So yeah, I tried to tell them, let them know that you're raving for my channel. Hey, Pain. Good to see you.
Did not know
Yeah,
that.
right.
Hi, Pain
Weird
to
and
entertain. I
Isn't
haven't
that
seen
No.
you in a while.
What?
Hmm?
Right. Oh, also Darth. Hey Darth, how
Okay.
you doing? I hadn't seen Darth in a while. Darth asked everybody.
Darth popped up in my pop-up the other day, which is funny. I didn't expect to do 2
Hey,
pop-ups.
Hey, Cool Gamer too.
cool
Good to see you.
gamer. Hey, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing?
Hey, Angie.
How you doing, Renaissance? How you
Hey,
doing?
Renaissance.
Special shout out to my Renaissance grandma, who this week helped me with 2 very strange and specialized herbal blends that I needed. So thank you, my Renaissance grandma.
Good.
You will be shouted out to them too. You need to get like a card, like business cards from you or something.
From who?
Yeah, I need it too. I need some of her tea.
Yeah.
I would,
My Renaissance grandma, do you have a QR code? You need to get one for you and one from Pescatarian and one from the Grammar Planner because you all sell good stuff and some things I don't have.
Yeah.
So
Have you started growing the arnica?
mm-mm.
Not yet.
No,
That's one of
I've
my
been looking at it because I've been asking everybody if they have it.
I don't have the seeds, but I actually no, I might. Did I buy it after I got this? This is from Lush, and it's their foot cream, but it used to be just for muscles before. It was like a pain, and it's got
That's
the peppermint and arnica in it. Oh my gosh, yeah,
So
it's saved me a couple times.
somebody asked me for it, and I was gonna send. Okay, I may make you a QR code just to link people to you, so that I can put it up, put it on cards or something for when people ask me for something that I don't have that you do, because that would be cool.
never did I ever imagine that I would have a friend that would ever say something like, I will make you a QR code.
Right? Right? Is that part of Canva like you showed us, Janet? Is that in there too now that you can do that there or no?
If it may be, but if so, I don't know how to do it there. There are just a bunch of sites that are QR generators. I think Vistaprint does it for you for free. Makes one for you, no strings attached.
Cool.
So that's what I'm using for mine right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's
James
cool.
did one, but it expired after a certain amount of time.
My stalker is back, but she's on another channel. Welcome back in, Miss Ann.
Hey, Miss Ann again.
Hey, everyone, populating my channel. Thank you. Appreciate your support today, too.
She's wonderful.
Yeah, I just finally broke free. I told Peach they were keeping me in 2,500s for the longest time and wouldn't let my hours move forward. I finally got to 2,606 hours.
What?
And I've been doing lots of lives for a while. So
yeah, the hustle has been intense over on your end. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. They've been doing some YouTube math.
What? That's crazy. Hold up.
That is weird.
I mean, basically, yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
it's the equivalent, just for
Yeah.
personal use instead of store use. Oh, hey, my neighbor's cat's in here. Hey, Zoom,
Here.
what's up?
I had a lot of rain today, so thank you, Joint Chief of Staff. I appreciate you.
When y'all talking to this, hold on. I'm going to use this other device that I can't use for nothing, but I'm going to try to go up there. Where do I gotta
You
go?
are blocked.
Yeah, that's what I want to. Where do I go to see who's blocked?
You have to go into your page. Hold on. You have
Were
to
you
go
blocked from
in under
Peaches?
edit on your page. Hold on. I don't have my page open. It would be good if I did open my.
Were you
YouTube.
blocked from Peach's chat or from my chat?
That's what she's saying.
You go under edit video on the YouTube side.
Hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm on a phone thing. It's,
Oh, it might be different on the phone.
Both?
hold on a second.
That's weird.
I don't think it is.
Okay,
though.
Carol, where'd you say to do it?
You go into, hold on. Now I got to do it again. Let me back out and do it again. You go under edit video on the YouTube side of this stream. Go into edit video.
Oh, yeah.
It's underneath our pictures. Yeah. Then you go and you scroll down. Hold on. Forget which one it is. It's not analytics. Not copyright. Is it settings maybe? Hold on. I think it's settings. Yeah, it's settings. And I believe it's in there, but I can't remember which one. Hold on. Community. Okay, you go all the way down. Settings they stand alone on the bottom, and they don't scroll. They're sitting on the bottom. Okay, did you find it?
I looked in community and it's got my list of moderators.
Right.
Community. Yeah, scroll on the right hand side. Scroll down, and then
Yeah.
it says hidden users in another box below your moderators.
I don't have any listed because I haven't intentionally blocked anyone. So maybe because I'm sharing Peach's stream, maybe
No.
that's why it blocked her from
No.
both.
Anne might
No.
have to update her YouTube app. Sometimes you get weird
Oh.
things and anomalies that happen if the YouTube app hasn't been updated.
Sometimes if you pop down and try it again, sometimes it reconnects. It does that with chat
Yeah.
sometimes too. That's a little annoying, but it does happen. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
And
Oh, Gina versus Gina is here. I did not see you. I am so sorry. Hey, Gina versus Gina.
Put it up on the screen, and I silently said something, but I couldn't interrupt. I can't recall who was speaking. I think it was Carol. It was Carol. I ain't mad at you, Carol. I'm just saying.
what did I do?
Gina
Here,
versus Gina came
what did
in.
I do? I read the caption.
Gina versus Gina came
Oh.
in, and she
It's
didn't
good.
want to interrupt you to say hi.
Oh, hey, Gina. She came in earlier.
Yeah,
before
I just
I was
missed
even-
it completely.
Oh, you didn't
Maybe
want
I
to.
was peeing.
Yeah, it was while you were peeing.
Speaking of, I'll be back.
Bizarre and
Garrett's talking about the title because I just copied and pasted it. The I'm not weird. That's what
oh.
he's like. Fishes, you liar. I'm like, yeah. I am.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, fishes. Okay. Gotcha.
We're all a little weird, Garrett. It's just the way it is. We're all considered weird to someone. But there's
Yeah.
actually diagnoses going on and, of the people on the panel.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
I missed your diagnosis, but I'll go back and watch the very beginning because I was still trying to get off of my live, which, it's always
We
hard to
We
hard
didn't
to
talk
start
about
and
this
end
today.
conversations on the spectrum.
Huh?
I said it's always hard to start and end conversations on the spectrum because
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
considered a social thing.
Exactly. Yeah, we didn't really talk about our diagnoses, except that we did talk a little for like a smidge about
Okay.
how Peach was, about how the weirdness
Mhm.
looked different between Peach and her son, even though
Yeah.
it was really the same, like sensory seeking,
Yeah.
stimming. It looked different
Yep.
in them because
Mhm.
they're different humans.
Right.
But other than that, we didn't really talk.
Oh,
about-
okay. Because I heard you talking about medication when I came in, and I thought you guys
Yes.
were talking about the medication you take for a diagnosis. Sorry.
Well, we were, but not because of that. We were because we're talking about empathy and sending the empath vibes.
Yeah.
And so I checked to see if I had done that on accident because I ran out of my meds and I had trouble getting a new a refill of my anti-anxiety antidepressants.
Oh, okay.
In 4 days without those particular meds is you're getting into some very
Yeah,
weird
that's really bad.
yeah.
I've
So
gone
I
through that.
asked my friend to see if I accidentally sent waves of that to her.
Mm.
And I was not able to actually get that information because she had a crisis in her life. And so
That.
she wasn't able to distinguish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that, Barry. Very cool.
Put it back up.
Your weird includes cats. So you
Yeah.
know I'm clearly down for that.
I went on Paxil when I was dealing with Hannah's diagnosis and homeschooling her. And when I went off of it, even though I knew not to go off of it like that, like
Yeah,
when you
cold
run
turkey.
out, I did anyway. I just ran out and I was like, well, I was not going to fill it anyway. And I
Yeah.
did cold turkey. Do
Yeah.
not recommend that for anyone. It actually later on caused panic attacks because of the withdrawal. It was horrible. Horrible.
I also had the panic attacks, but they were less disruptive to me than the zzz in your
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
The glitch.
Oh, the migraines were awful that it gave me. I had migraines. It was awful. But the panic attacks came later, and I had never had those because I was taking it for depression. I wasn't taking it for anxiety. I didn't even realize. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all things considered, I really think I'm gonna ask my doctor if I can half my dose.
Yeah.
Because I used to be on that.
Yeah.
And then some crises later, I needed to have it upped.
Yeah.
But I think I'm at a good point, and I would like to have a little more of me back.
Right. That's why I stopped taking it. It made me so apathetic. I wasn't there anymore. Like it wasn't even who I was as a person. I started recognizing that. And of course, I didn't think to take less or ask to take less. I just had so much going on. I didn't even think that.
I tried tapering though once. By the way, tapering did not help me. I think I would rather just go cold turkey again and suck up my side effects because when I tried to taper, I had hallucinations.
Oh, dang.
I mean, I guess it wasn't, in retrospect, it was probably a flashback.
Yeah.
Like a bleed through, but whew, that was fucked up. I don't.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Hey, Nilu.
Hey, Nilu.
Over here because you said something
Hey,
and it
Lumba.
memory. What the heck had you had just said? Y'all said something because my son does it. The apathy. Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, apathy. That's a good one to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Son was put on, I'm not going to bother, just his information, a medication.
Mm-hmm.
And it made him, and the best way I could describe it to you, he was like not human to me. And it got almost violent between us. That's how, because I've always been able to reach him and connect with him fully, and I could not, and I didn't know he was not my son anymore. I don't know who the hell that is. I do not know. So, yeah, it was.
Wow.
It messed me up when that happened, and so and I have. I'm not going to speak much on the medicine things because I'm.
Yeah, it's a very complicated subject with lots of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That might be if we want to really draw people, we could talk about that one day because controversial topics bring you all the people.
Girl, I'm
But
having
at a cost that I'm not sure we want to pay.
Yeah, it costs you.
that I do that whole week. I can assure you, at the end of a live like that, I'm going to be spent.
Yeah.
Spent for days. But I'm
And right
happy.
now I'm not at a point where I can be spent for days
No,
because
and I'm not either.
yeah. And one day I have to go full force at a farmer's market, and in I don't know, like 30 seconds, Carol has to go full force in parenting.
That's why I
All day, every
paused in
day.
between. I was coming over
day,
to teach, and
every day.
he pooped his pants. So yeah.
Relentless.
Yeah.
Special needs parenting is a level of relentless that
Mhm.
there are no words for.
Yeah, it is relentless.
Thank you
I
so
was
much.
actually surprised, but we got
Thank-
both this time at least. He did some in his pants, and I got him on the toilet while I was getting ready to come up. So that I'm grateful for. He did a little something. on the potty.
Girl, your earlier situation,
Hmm?
I had a similar situation occur when Matthew was very, very young.
Yeah.
It was not as simple as just when it was ground into a carpet in a circle around my
Oh, yeah.
kitchen.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh no,
Now-
he's done. He's put
oh,
it.
girl,
He's ground it into his hair, down his face,
oh,
all over his bed before on me.
child,
I
I
know.
can't be.
Can you do like the onesie thing where you put him in a onesie backwards, or is he able
He's
to
too big.
wiggle out?
He's too big. And the zip up ones, he knows how to unzip himself.
Yeah.
Even if it's in the back?
Mhm.
Thank you, son.
He does the wiggle.
There is a new kind of onesie. I wonder if he.
I'm sure I've got to look online, but it's like I put at night now I put his diaper backwards, the one on the top, because he wears two just because he's so large, and the diapers are of course through Medicaid, so they are so crappy. But I'm grateful for them because they are through Medicaid and we don't have to pay for them.
Right. Pros
No,
and cons.
very
Pros and
great.
cons.
That's right. And we can reuse the outer one if it doesn't get messed up. So yeah. But
Yeah.
we put that one on backwards. That seems to be helping with the sleeping situation. But
Good.
this one today, he was here, not sleeping, and I didn't have it reversed. Yeah.
I'm so
that
sorry.
issue. It's okay. It's all right. Like Peach said, I needed to let crap out anyway. I've been bottling anyway. That just did it. It was just like,
You let crap out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
he did too. I know what Laura and I were just talking about that. Like anybody who has like any kind of spectrum or different, like there's sometimes that ability to read the other one's mind, like where they're going with something. We just did the same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I was like,
It's the best.
You'll see me in chat. I'll be like, dame. Yeah, yeah. People don't even know what I'm talking about, but I know exactly what you're saying. Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen us do that in chat too. Yep.
hmm Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's the end of my coffee. Coffee does not like affect people too who have ADHD the same way it affects others. It's
Right.
like my
Or right to sleep.
settles me. I can't go to sleep on it, but it definitely helps me focus and settles me. It's also I have asthma, so it helps as a bronchodilator.
Oh, do you have Mullen, Carol? Like, have you ever used it? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, get
I've been drinking this tea that has mullein and licorice in it. It's organic yogi, but I haven't made my own
Nice.
yet. They melt.
That's awesome.
The mullein won't get to the. Hey, Sharon, how are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Miss Sharon.
They melt here in South Florida. They don't get to the where they stock up. They
Ah.
just go through that one phase, and then it's like the heat comes and yeah. So
I saw
need
the
to
most
try and-
heartbreaking thing yesterday.
what? No.
The place where I go to for my farmer's market.
Yeah.
He had a mullein plant and he had sprayed it.
Oh,
I was like, "Sir, there are two cash crops growing on your land. Let me show you what they are, because you don't ever want to spray them again."
Right.
And that was one of them. The other one was
Right.
yellow dock, which apparently, like, I didn't think was valuable. I thought everybody had it.
Yes, it-
However, some other YouTubers have said they had difficulty finding it. So I'm like, oh, let me send you seeds because I have a lot now. Thank you, farmers markets. Hey, Brian!
Hey, Brampton. She came in on
Man,
mine. Just like
we
you
were
weirdos.
tested.
I was gifted. That was my tested result was that I was gifted. They had me in all these advanced classes and stuff in my early years in school.
Yeah.
But-
Show me
Yeah,
a gifted class.
classes in high school. It was
I'll
pretty
show you.
small.
I'll show you a bunch of kids that are high functioning autistic. Like, and they, yeah, and that's a thing now
Oh,
for like the
Nikki,
generation
Nikki.
that.
I'm glad you were able to catch us. I know you were sad last week.
You know, it's fun. Oh, one of the things that I thought of that we should talk about, ladies. I guess I think in my head I was thinking I was talking to
Okay,
Janet.
Bye, Laura.
But-
Love you.
I think that a really, really good conversation might be that it takes one to know one. I think
Mhm.
know people
Yeah, we
better.
do recognize each other. Yeah.
Yes.
Moments. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes
Sometimes
pre-
it's not.
2 seconds and you know some people. Other people, it's like subtle.
oh,
You notice it subtly in some people. Some
Okay.
people, it's like right in your face, and you know that
Yeah.
you know that you know.
Yeah.
you're
But
right.
maybe it's about how well they mask, but I think
Yeah.
it's just, or maybe different flavors of
It's
the
different, yeah.
neurodiverse,
Both.
you know,
I think
rainbow.
it's a little bit. I think it's both. It's both.
Where am I at?
Aw,
Okay.
thank you, Miss Sharon.
And those of us with ADHD tend to mask unconsciously, like completely unconsciously.
Yeah, because childhood is rough when you're
Yeah.
ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are like, calm your crazy down quite a few notches, ma'am.
Well, for girls, like mine was, could you please stop talking in class, Carol?
Yes, every report card ever.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Ever.
Me too.
Except for 8th grade. 8th grade, I went through this period where I didn't talk for like a whole year. Which is weird.
Wow.
I'm not sure what was happening.
Yeah.
There was a
That's a-
lot going on that year.
Shut down. Yeah, I was going to say that's a.
That was the year that my parents had split up the summer before. We
Oh.
moved back in with my dad because he had changed. And the year after, we moved out for good. That was a
Yeah.
rough year. I think
That
that,
was a tough
in
round.
retrospect, it makes sense.
Totally does. Now, like that, we know more about what can happen with us. That was a complete shutdown. Wow. Poor
But
kid.
yes, the verbal, like I was always talking, always in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Fidgeting. At home, I was more like, then I got all the comments about like, wow, I wish I could bottle up all that energy.
Mm,
But in school, that one was easy to mask because I liked learning.
mm. And I didn't because I had, along with my ADHD, I had slight dyslexia. So
Yeah.
all the reading
Suck.
was so hard. And I didn't know why. I didn't know I had it then. Like all I got from my diagnosis when they took me was just give her more discipline. She'll be okay. That's what my mother said. The guy said. He probably said way more. My mom too was on the spectrum. And
Yeah,
she had the processing, like language processing issues.
Oh,
But she would always hear us say something else than what we really said. And that's language processing. But it took me,
Sorry, I just read gears.
I stay in trouble for talking. Yeah, me too.
Yup.
Oh,
And
maybe.
here, I mean, sometimes I got in trouble for that too. Just being honest.
Maybe, Anne. Who knows?
Really, I got in trouble a lot more as the ages progressed for disrupting class, but it was always with my mouth.
Yeah, it was with my mouth or I was doing my makeup. I started doing my makeup in middle school because of that artsy fartsy part of me.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was either getting caught talking or getting caught with my makeup out, doing my makeup in class.
I did my hair. I learned a French braid in English class, which English class was my favorite class. So like, it wasn't due to a lack of interest.
Yeah.
So
Hey, net is nest.
constantly being called teacher's pet or suck
I
because
get that.
I just
Mhm.
always gravitated to the people in charge of whatever the situation was. I want to know what they really are. I want to know what the rules really are. And I want to know what's going on with you because I don't trust these other people. It's too many people. I can't just one. I was not trying to be a suck up.
And kids are fundamentally unsafe.
Yeah.
Just the kids. It was the dang adults too.
Yeah.
They would be childlike. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, in
high
that way,
functioning-
yes. Like,
Go ahead. Yeah. It's not just unsafe. High functioning autistic children tend to gravitate towards adults because they converse better
Yeah.
with adults.
man.
I
Yeah.
always got along.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Crooked Beach.
No, just yes, ma'am. Agreeing. Sorry.
Oh. So I'm asking a question for the chat. Did you get along with kids your same age in school? So one thing I noticed, and other people did eventually, is that I was always friends with kids who are a couple years older
Mm.
and kids who are a couple years younger.
Yep.
And never
Very
friends with
few in my class, just a couple, and they probably are spectrum kids too, like
Oh yeah,
the ones that were
absolutely.
my age. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
Once I got into band, it was a little different, but even
Yeah.
then, like that's a huge spread of ages.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
still pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. so many young men have that.
Man,
Yep.
what-
Story to tell. Yep.
It was the older and always younger.
Mhm.
I looked to and much older, not a couple of years older, much older, like my friends' parents. I would be friends with my friends' parents, and I would look to them for lessons and guidance. And I mean, I seriously just learned as much as I could. And again, I didn't understand what the heck was going on at the time, but it's just how things went on. And then younger people, I don't know what is up, but I am very, very protective of younger people, smaller people.
Mhm.
Kids run to me like a magnet.
Mhm.
Always have, probably always will.
They
I
run
used
to me.
to- When I taught and it was like Teacher Appreciation Day, the teachers would get jealous because the kids will bring a flower to the teacher that they really like. I would have things full, like big vases full. And they would go by and they're like, "Did you see Mrs. Woods' flowers?" Like I heard them in the hallway and I'm like, "Yes, did you see my flowers? I can't get this grade book straight, but yeah, hey, the kids like me."
I wonder what it
Yeah.
is about us that draws the kids. Thoughts?
Wiring.
We're safe.
They feel us too. They feel us. They feel that we're
Yeah.
safe, that
Yeah,
we're
we're
understanding, that we see them, that they're valid.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep. So gear grinding, absolutely. Now in my life, now I gravitate to the people who are different. Like it just happens. It didn't happen so much in school because I was working so hard to fit in and not be seen. Like I didn't want to be by people who were different because then that would draw attention to me. And I just wanted to survive till 18. But now everywhere I go, like our people know each other.
Yeah.
Like across the room, they're like, that one.
Yeah.
That one can handle my vibe. Let me go find her.
Frequently, really can. Or you'll see a behavior. I called myself a people watcher my whole life.
Yep.
I
Because
was
people are fascinating.
Well, also, I didn't understand what the heck was going on. So, but I did. I worked every job that I ever chose to do in my early years was with the public. It was always me working with the public, and my favorite was tables and bartending because that put you in a unique position as a person who maybe doesn't even understand that they don't really understand how social cues work. In a unique position to study people and hear intimate conversations.
Right.
Yeah. You get to see a lot more of that. Yeah. Hold on.
Hey, my wild home. I couldn't hardly get those words out. Hello. Have you guys ever seen My Wild Home?
It's
She
odd.
has- Their channel is like the crabbier the old person, the more they love me. Yes. It's because we're destined to be the crabbier old people. Like I look at my mom and she's so like happy and living her little best life because people are taking care of her, and she has good TV. And I'm like, aw, I'm going to be a very different kind of old person.
You're grinding. I'll go back to your comment in a second. That's actually very funny. It's a handy gift to have at work and in your marriage. I got that. All right. I really can. Now,
oh my gosh. All the times I was called immature. Wow.
Oh.
If I had a dime. Yep.
Drama. Hey there, nice to see you on my wild home. I like that. Wow.
My wild home's got a pretty cool channel. She has basically like episodes of their homestead journey that are kind of set up like a TV show.
Really
I think
got
you'll like it.
I have to find it. I will love it. I already the whole idea of that. I love that. You know, girl, come. I gotta find a pin though. What is going on in my world? Hold on. I apologize, y'all.
Mr. Terry Jones, I absolutely get that. I finally found a group of friends who are females in 6th grade, maybe end of 5th. Before that, I was always with the boys. Always.
Contavious? Do you guys know that one? They're in mine.
Contavious? No.
I don't know that either. Hey, Contavious. 8 if you're still there.
I didn't see you there. Hello.
Hey.
Contavious, boom, shakalaka.
Sorry, I had to get him a drink, and then the dog came out and said she had to go potty. You want to say hi to people? Yeah. And it's raining.
Oh, that's interesting, Miss Sharon. Oh, look at your doggy. Oh, Carol, I would have to test all of my doggy products on your doggy.
He's
so cute.
No testing, no animal testing on my baby.
It is safe. I check to make sure every herb is safe before I
Thank you,
even
Miss
put them in
Sharon.
anything for a doggy or a human.
Yeah.
But especially a doggy, because
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide that one. That one was in mine. You guys have definitely made it. They're even coming into mine while you guys are live.
There's a melody? Is there a melody?
I think is it Wild Home is Melody or no?
You know, I actually don't know Melody's name. I actually don't know my wild home's name.
I think my wild home is Canadian, so Brampton would know. They have their own little channel.
Yep, she's Melody.
Canadians.
I should know because I've watched some of the Wild Home episodes. I really I've been saving them because I was like, well, this is like TV. I should get
Thank you, Anne.
I should
got rid of them.
get
Sorry,
my husband and watch.
Didn't mean to touch it. So sorry.
You're good. You're fine.
What'd you do?
I don't think it did anything other than change the layout.
I don't see any difference.
No.
Awesome, Cece. I will talk to both of you later to see if your doggies have any need of the products that I'm currently making and if you would like one.
Okay, Sharon. Miss Sharon, I will.
But it's okay if you say no. My feelings will not be hurt. I have broad shoulders.
Guys in everybody's chat, remember to hit the like button so this gets shared out more too, please. Thank you.
Yes, Crooked Peach.
All right, cool.
Oh, sorry.
I've been wanting to say this or ask this of other people. I am convinced that my dog is autistic.
We have some very interesting concerns about our cat. But they say like owner, like pet.
Yeah. And they're behavior based just like a lot of autistics are.
Yeah, my cat is, I think, even more sound sensitive, sound avoidant than I am. Hey, Shani.
Hey there, Shani. Thanks for coming in.
Y'all, look at this beeswax I've ground during this chat.
That's awesome.
That quietly.
Yeah, I've got it sitting down here beside me, and I'm just using it as a fidget toy.
There,
Only
Cece said
productive.
she's offering up her doggy. I can't offer up this doggy only because she's 10 and she has a heart palpitation. Otherwise, I definitely would trust Janet.
Yeah.
But she is already on medications that could cross with things.
Yeah. Similar to humans, if they're on a lot of medications.
Yeah, it was no slight to you, Miss Janet. It's my dog.
It's fine. That's totally cool. I'm not I would have some reservations about an older dog.
Yeah,
Not that
she's
many things. So
10, and she's on heart medication, and she's also on a coughing medication because she's got really bad heart palpitation.
yeah.
Does this
Yeah,
dog
heart
have-
stuff. I don't mess with heart stuff ever.
Yeah.
In any kind of a way.
I figured you didn't. That's why I was just joking
Nope.
about
No,
the
ma'am.
testing on
No,
animals.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Yep. What did I? Oh, I was gonna ask somebody something in the chat.
what?
I had a question for somebody in the chat, and then my train of thought
Yeah,
crashed
I
into
get
the
it.
side rail,
Yeah.
I get it.
as they were wont to do.
I spilled water all over everything. What in the heck?
Yeah.
I can't even remember the time I did that, but I used to do that frequently. Oh, as a child, you asked earlier about the weird things as a child, and I wanted to say that as a child, I rejected dolls. I hated dolls. I could not stand them. I thought they were the creepiest thing in the world. My parents brought me a doll one time. She was like 2 feet tall. I threw that little girl right out the window into the alley. I don't want
Right.
nothing. Crap.
I only had one doll that I liked, and my grandmother gave it to me. And that I find at this age, I'm like that with dolls. They freak me out.
They're
Yeah.
creepy.
I don't think I might have had like one baby doll, but I took all the doll stuff and put it on my stuffed animals, and I had no real use for the baby dolls. But
Yeah.
I have to say, that little bottle that you like turned it this way and it looked like a bottle, and you turned it that way and it bubbled up and looked like they drank it, that was freaking cool. Whoever came up with that, total
Mm.
props to them. That bottle was amazing, and I could watch it a really long time. And you know what else was cool to stem on visually? The little lava lamps.
Yes. Yes. I so wanted one of the ones that was stretched out, like at the fairs that were twisted.
Right?
I so wanted one of those ones that it was like a lava lamp, but you didn't plug it in. It was like oil and water, probably, and coloring.
Yeah.
powder.
Ooh. And the sand art, for some reason, the things that rock back and forth with the oily stuff and the sand in it, I was mesmerized by that stuff. Wow. I could never think about that. Wow, y'all.
Yeah. I did. We had this one. It was like, I don't remember if they gave it to me or to my grandparents, but it was like a mini lava lamp-ish thing, but it wasn't one you plugged in. You could flip it around, and all of it would, like, the bubbles would go up, and then you'd flip it down, and all of them would come up.
Right, Sharon?
Hours. And the pattern on quilts, like tracing the lines, that's how I went to sleep at night. Like, because in the
Go ahead.
winter, we'd have one covering up the door because it's keeping the draft out. Yeah, those patterns. That was the best.
Says I was obsessed with the
Right
little
by
box.
a wild home?
Oh, wait.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Ooh, Miss Sharon.
Yep.
I don't know which is more
I
creepy.
was too.
The dolls that don't close their eyes or the ones that do.
Mm,
I find both to be all kinds of disturbing.
yeah. And especially now that they have that commercial with all the baby dolls on the bed that talk. I didn't need
I
to
haven't
see
seen that
that.
one.
Oh, you don't want to.
Yeah. If it has dolls on it, I would look away very quickly. I don't.
We had friends. Hey, Buddha. We had friends
Hey, Buddha.
that gave me the doll from Poltergeist. I had a clown doll. It was before Poltergeist came out, but I had the clown porcelain doll that looked exactly like the one that pulled Caroline underneath the bed.
That's
And that-
crazy.
I
But
gave
at
it to
least-
my parents and told them to throw it away. I'm like, get rid of this. I don't want anything to do with it. They're like, oh, but our friends gave it to you. What happened? My dad put it up in the closet where I could see it when I would go in their room.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I can still
Really?
see it there. Hello.
Right? Could you at
Creepy.
least have like hidden it under some layers of something?
Right. Thanks for coming in, Buddha. I know, right? Nope.
Yeah,
That's how I
Storms 100% agree.
Yes, I agree too. Totally agree.
Yeah, I don't like either one of those things. And I don't like I don't like people running around in costumes. That is do not like it. I just am like, no, I have no idea who's under that makeup or behind that mask. I don't
Right.
like it.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that's why we don't. A lot of us, I think, on Spectrum do not like clowns because of that.
Yeah.
We don't. Mm-mm.
And I noticed there's kind of like two classes of people
They
who are
feel-
neurodiverse regarding Halloween and costumes.
I don't like
There are
Halloween.
the ones who don't at all, and there are the ones that go in
Full force. Yeah.
110%.
I like the idea of dressing up in make believe, but I don't like all the creepiness. Like, when else would you be like putting all kinds of death all over your house? Like,
Right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the only other day, like in like the Mexico has that day. But other than that, it's like, why do you have graves in your front yard with dead people? No.
Baby Alive.
I
So I,
love
never
her
wanted
daughter.
Baby
I
Alive,
had Baby Alive. I loved her.
but I wanted Teddy Ruxpin. Isn't that the talking teddy bear thing?
Yeah, you're younger
I
than
love
me.
him.
So that was one of my older nephews had. That was his time period, I think. But
Yeah.
Baby Alive, I had Baby Alive, and she'd get a little clogged up. You'd have to use some warm water and get her cleared out.
Okay, that's
With
why
that
we
gel.
We're talking about dolls, and
Yeah. No, this was Baby Alive, and she could actually move her mouth, and you fed her this gel-like substance that looked like was supposed to be baby food. And yeah, somehow it would move down, but not always so well.
that's just gross. Kara, how old are you, ma'am?
We talked about this yesterday. You're
I
54,
don't
right?
being a thing when I was a
I'm
kid, but I
53.
can't.
I'm 53. Oops. She
Where'd
hit a
you go?
button again, or was that her signal?
there she
There
is.
she is. Did you hit a button, or was that your signal drop?
Must have been a signal, or I don't know. There's some odd looking clouds rolling in.
Yeah, we're having a storm move in too, in case I drop off.
But it's
We
the
are
same-
not supposed to have rain for the 10-day rate forecast does not show any rain for us.
Isn't that
And it
weird?
hasn't rained for like 4 days.
What? You take.
Feel free to send me a storm,
You're so
either of
funny.
you.
Yeah, some of the costumes, like now that they have that Scream one, I don't like that one.
Oh, God,
That's
no.
I don't like the
Yeah.
clown costumes.
Yeah, I like the glam ones too, and I like the princess ones, like the undead.
I like
princess.
the funny ones.
Yeah, sometimes I like the ones that are creative and funny, but they're cute. Like they're
Yeah.
cute.
Like the giant poop emoji is adorable. I like it when people dress as the poop emoji.
Oh, no, I can't remember what the hell. Oh, make believe.
Yeah.
I cannot, and we need to talk about this another time in more detail too, I think. I cannot stand the whole make believe. Make believe makes no sense to me. There are holidays and the characters associated with those holidays, a lot of the stuff associated with those characters in those holidays, I do not understand. It's psychotic to me. I'm telling you, it's, for instance, I'm just going to put this one out there. The Tooth Fairy. Y'all, that don't make no damn sense. What in the world?
The movie was great.
You're
Though.
not wrong. The tooth
Oh,
Hilarious.
Toothless was hilarious.
Mhm.
Why in the world does anybody ever think that it was okay to teach children that
Yeah.
at least at one time there's gonna be this creepy ass stuff going on? They're gonna come in your room, they're gonna take a body part you left for them under your pillow, and they don't give you money for it.
Right.
No. I
Right.
just
Right, Brampton? What is she doing with all those
Exactly.
teeth? That's
Doing with the-
frightening.
oh whoa, hold up. Oh yes, there are solar flares.
Right.
Nikki, I love it.
We don't do Santa, so like because
So
that's
that-
devastating when they find out that there isn't one. So you basically just lied to your child, and now there's a distrust there too with your child.
Right?
It broke my trust with my parents. That and the
Yep.
freaking Easter bunny. It just did it for me. Also, just as a female, as a human being, at what point did anybody not rethink the situation of like thinking that it was cool to normalize this one night a year, this one dude in a red suit, he's gonna break in your house, and we're gonna leave him a snack too, by the way. And depending on who was behaving, because he secretly had his eye on you the whole damn year, you may or may not get something. No.
I love that,
The cash
Nikki.
was fabulous, though. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh,
did like the
Netta,
cash.
though, that's
That's the thing.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh,
I liked
too-
the cash and I liked the free, candy at
I'm going with the
Halloween, but that was it.
Hey.
It's creepy.
Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on. Give a person that. Wait, Tooth Fairy. That's cute. Okay, we got rid of Tooth Fairy. She was eating one of the birthday cakes. Someone's bed.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Exactly.
I wonder which tooth fairy
Why
that
do you
was.
keep having these people
in the
break
house.
in your house?
Right.
Right.
And also, how mixed up do you want people to be? It's a bunny. Chicken egg. What?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like biology wise, that's not cool. Biologists everywhere probably cringe.
I love that, Nikki. I love that. I know I read that before. I was waiting for you to get to that one. That was a good one.
Right?
Hello, American Prepper. How's it going?
Then people do it to kids even though they were mad at.
Yeah. I don't get that.
I was not put in a position where I was allowed to be honest with my son right out of the gate. I was under the pressure of people and stuff.
Yeah.
And I hated myself for it every minute. So the second that I could tell him, the
Yeah.
first second he looked at me, he was 5 years old, and he was like, "Mom, is that real?" And I was like, "Son, no, it is not. Don't tell the other kids on the bus. Just don't."
Right.
Nana.
Right.
I don't want to do that. But no, it's a big ass. I'm so sorry. Just tell mommy what you want. If you behave and you can do that. This is all the deceit and it is in my brain. It's processing all of these deceitful things. It's a lot. Like, why? Don't do that. Just be straight with people. Don't complicated enough already. Oh goodness gracious.
Hey, my Renaissance Grandma, I have a question for you. Because I know that you were wise about herbal things. Do you guys mind if I ask her a question?
Mm-mm.
Is there an easier way to deal with this beeswax thing than sitting here for 2 hours during a chat with a cheese grater?
Oh, I know the answer
Quietly,
to that one.
like-
You get a go ahead, my Renaissance. You probably have
Because I don't want to
one.
use the ones that were the ones that are like processed and bleached and weird. Like I get them from a local beeswax beekeeper.
But you get an old food processor is what I would tell you if you can find one.
Did you guys see her comment?
Shawnee did it. I know I did. I read it a while ago. It's hilarious. I was just going to type. I was trying to type. My siblings use a petrified porcupine blowfish for me, my Renaissance grandma. I was terrified of it. It was decoration.
I can't believe I missed.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it's at. It must be way back because I don't even see it.
I wondered
you just
about a
click on
food
it.
processor, Shawnee.
Yeah, food processor. That's what I said. Got to use one.
I was wondering if it would burn out the food
Motor?
processor or
If you do it in smaller pieces, probably not.
because it's
Damn.
really thick.
Yeah, I know. I've gotten them like that before.
No.
They smell so good.
You love the Elf on the Shelf, Netta? Oh my gosh, we would never be able to have Elf on the Shelf
No.
because it would be constantly put in inappropriate positions and it would get awkward.
Yeah, I love the one that's that little girl
Or
who's
forgotten.
on the clock platform who has her face with circles all over it. And supposedly Elf on the Shelf wrote on her face. And she's like, but I gotta go to school. I gotta go. And she became like a meme and everybody. Her voice.
Janet. Oh, okay.
Your,
Y'all can hear me sometimes. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm lagging.
your sound is like,
Your sound goes in and out.
yeah.
It's like there's a delay in it recognizing. It's like it has an auditory processing disorder.
Yeah.
So like there's a gap between when you start talking and when it starts like putting the sound out. So like the first syllable may just never hear it.
My battery looks like it's about to die.
Okay.
You know what though? I noticed it pretty consistently. I noticed it like halfway through the live.
Mhm.
Oh, I know
So
them.
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. But
Caroline, like Coraline Brampton? Is that who you're talking about? Coraline with the creepy black eyes? Anne doesn't like the Chucky doll.
I
either.
don't like the Chucky doll either, or his girlfriend.
Janet.
Peach.
So I take my beeswax and make bars out of it. And when it's time for me to use it to make anything, I just take a little small paring knife and shave it along the edges. And the edges I just keep turning it and turning it and turning it. And
That might be
'cause
easier when I get down to the little part. For the big part, it's fine to do the cheese grater. But for the
It's
little
hard.
part,
Are you good at whittling though? Because I know you burn yourself doing metal work. So
so I have started.
maybe whittle that way. Just whittle it.
Yeah, definitely will be whittling away, but I'll probably still dismember. I've been
Anyway.
terrified that I've been putting the beeswax in the jar frequently.
Yeah.
And I put it because I'm at some point I'm gonna grate my flesh, and I don't want to ruin all the beeswax. Yeah, because I know. My Renaissance grandma. So the bee lady that sets up next to me on Tuesdays at the farmers market gets the wax melted into bars, and I buy it from her.
Nice.
And that's definitely what I like best. I got some from the Natural Hippie Shop. Let me show that to you because it's way different. Even though I trust her
Yeah.
implicitly, I think it's older because its color is different and it's harder. The the one that is from the Bee Lady is more liquidy, I guess. Not liquidy, but not as hard. Whereas the one from the shop is very, very hard. Crunchy. I would say crunchy. And did we lose the Peach? Is she
Did we?
I don't know. We can give her a second to see if she comes back. I mean, usually I hop off at 4 because that's when Auntie Ellen hops on.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait for a few and see if she comes back.
Yeah, she said her phone was having trouble, so I hope
Yeah.
it didn't just die. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Because she's got to come back on. There you go. I was going to
There
say
we
you
go.
got to be able to come back on and shut it down.
So, Meredith, is it okay if I ask the live what they think we should talk about in our next episode for suggestions?
You can ask. You can ask. I'm willing to talk about most anything except the things I already, said before that I'm not cool with. And I have a video premiere at 420. And I also
Today?
Yes. Monday
You have a
through Friday.
video premiere at 420? And what is this video about? Because if the answer is eat the weeds, I'm going to laugh really hard.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
It's long-term storage for fresh carrots that I had just
okay.
got started. No, it's before 20
Long-term
months.
storage for carrots or long-term storage for
Carrots. It's actually carrots, you goofball.
You said you scheduled it at 420. Ma'am.
Right.
I don't know why you're surprised.
Brampton caught on real quick too. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Monday through Friday, 4:20 p.m. Videos drop. Yes. It's a good time. It's a good time of day.
Well, thanks for having me up. I'll go first and step down, and you guys can say goodbye to your side
Thanks for-
chats and everything.
and
Thanks for.
I did that earlier. I'm very excited about your new weekly show potentially.
Yeah, possibly. I think
A
so.
mid-weekly show?
Yeah, it's a mid-weekly show. Let me know which day is kind of open, Janet, since you look at the schedule so much.
Okay.
Give me an idea.
I can tell you earlier in the week is better.
Okay.
But I'll give you a link to the schedule.
Okay.
I
Sounds
can
good.
tell you that Tuesday at noon is open because I don't like the time. It messes my whole day up. I got to
Yeah,
reevaluate.
noon is usually too early for my people because I have a lot of
Too
late night people.
I tried, but
Yeah.
I can. I can't.
Okay. I'll look at what Janet's got written down with her TV guide and see
Yep.
what'll work.
Okay.
All right. Bye guys. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Nobody
y'all.
gave us any suggestions, so I guess we'll figure it out.
I mean, what's the point? We never stick to it.
I mean, yeah, there is that. There is that.
Conversations that stay on topic, Janet. You know that.
Yeah, so really having a topic is kind of a waste, isn't it?
Kind of. I mean, I just think we need to just celebrate the fact that we're weird, but we're all weird. Every human being is weird to some other
Yes.
human being. Just
And we're
celebrate.
supposed to be weird. Like, we're supposed to be a variety pack.
Mhm. It's 11 o'clock at night, and baby, go to bed. Go to bed. Mwah. I can't believe you hung with this long, girl. She's like ride or die support for real. She's
Yeah,
a good.
for real, for real.
All right,
All right,
ladies.
y'all. We love you deeply.
Week here on the indie girls, the neurodivergent girls. We just chit chatting.
Yeah.
All sort of things.
Yeah.
I think I try to do maybe something along the lines that takes one to know one. I think that's a good idea.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. We
Right.
gotta figure out what picture theme we want for that. But yes.
Or I don't know. How to Garden has just been saying, hello, how you doing, honey? We're about to wrap up. We're so sorry. On time now. And so we'll talk about that at another time, Janet.
Yep.
And well, it was good hanging out with you today. And Carol, you too, thank you so much for coming up. You always are welcome. Always.
We didn't really open it up to the whole group, did we? Oops.
I put it there. Oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, at 2:30. I'll be
Yes, tomorrow at 2:30.
on
I can't promise that I'll be there. Clearly I'm getting things moving, so I'm gonna get
Yeah.
some things made today, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
y'all.
Because sometimes I screw things up when I'm doing a live and I, try to do potions at the same time. But hopefully I'll get enough done that I'll be able to do both. So
All right, girl. All right. Well, I do hope you can make it tomorrow. But if you don't, we understand all the things.
Yeah.
You're doing the
yeah,
things.
this was a especially challenging week. So
Right. It's pretty. Yeah. All right. We're out. Thank you, guys.
bye.
See you next week. Bye.